All right, and welcome to today's live stream. We're once again working on our roller coaster, so it's great to have everybody here for our live stream here. And as you can see, some of the progress in our previous YouTube videos on that side and our Twitch stream on this side. So we have to kind of mirror what we've done on this side. So I thought, what the heck, let's all do this side on Twitch. So all this side over here has been done on Twitch, and this side's been done on YouTube. So pretty super duper awesome. And yeah, so I think we've got everything together that we need for today's live stream. And I hope everyone is doing super awesome today on this wonderful Saturday. It's a little gloomy, a little cloudy around here, but a good old live streams always brightens up the day, if you will. All right, so let's drop off some of our mob drops for the day here. So let's see, get that down, get that down. I wish I was better at redstone where I could just have one central chest and then it like sorts all these things for me so I don't have to go to each one, but you know me and the redstone, not the best of friends, of course, but we're working on it. We're working with our relationship, trying to work through that. How can you download Scar's Modern House project? Well, some people ask, is the My World downloads or texture packs available for, mobile or Xbox or something like that? No, they're only for PC. And just follow the download link and then add it to your. Let's see, something's wrong here. Add it to your save world file. So and if that doesn't make any sense to you, there's tons of great tutorials on YouTube that explain it a lot better than I can. The whole process of transferring your worlds over. All right, so let's get right into it. So in our previous live stream, we'd worked on this section, and then we had some technical difficulties, and we were unable to proceed. So we're going to start off kind of right back where we left off. So let's get that going right away here. There we go. And yeah, there we go. Get that guy up there. Yes, I absolutely... Oops, let me fix that. There we go. I absolutely love this project. This is probably one of the most fun projects I've ever done in Minecraft, and hopefully it seems like you guys are really enjoying it. Now, I get this question a lot, and I want to make sure I always answer it because I don't want you guys thinking that the roller coaster is just going to be this station house that we're building. It's going to be an extensive network of rails and redstone and all sorts of stuff that you can ride. You can ride it around and all that stuff. I get lots of questions like, Scar, it's cool and all, but is it even gonna work? And I was replying, of course it's gonna work. Of course it's gonna work. It's gonna be hopefully pretty cool. Well, at least you're the judge if it's cool or not. But hopefully it's will be to your guys' liking. What's going on here? Oh, okay. I see what's going on. I see what you're up to in your games. Okay. Is it the second block would be? Oh, I see. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Is that? No, that's it. Man, my counting is all off today. My counting is all off today. Of course I build in survival. Well, in this world I build in survival. I have creative worlds, I have survival worlds, and this is my survival world. All built in survival, and it's been about, we started this around 2011, and we've been going strong since. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why am I counting these out correct? Because it seems like I'm counting these out at 8. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look. Excuse me, I am currently counting, and I do not appreciate that. 1, 2, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are 8. We got so distracted after our last stream that I think we actually may have done these a little bit wrong. Let me jump back down here. No, that is correct. Huh. Huh. That's strange. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Anyway, we don't have to worry about that too much. We can just knock these off and then we can worry about them later. Readjust them and get that all going. So that's fine. How many episodes do I think the roller coaster project will entail? I don't know. That's a great question. I think looking at the project so far, I can guess that it'll probably be 30 or 40 episodes or something. Each episode, will be vastly different. So it's not like we're going to be building this station house for, 30 episodes. The station house will be done in like a couple more episodes. We're going to be done with it. Whereas episodes where we're going to build extensive rail networks, underground caverns with like some form of redstone animatronic guys. There's a big pirate ship build at one point. So there's an extensive amount of different types and variety of builds that we're actually going to do. So it'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty cool. Oh, I just realized what was totally wrong. This block right here is 9, and this block is 7. I was counting this out completely wrong. I was counting out the dimensions for our upper level. So I was way, way off. Oh, that's what was going on. See, I was counting out the second level dimensions. So up there, it's like 8 and 7 or something, and that's why I was totally off up here. All right, there we go. I can't believe I messed that up, considering I've built this section like 3 times. I'm sorry. Sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you make mistakes, but you just gotta get over it and move on. All right, so let's get back to the and not make that mistake again. Okay, now we're gonna put this guy right there. There we go. Get that going. There we go. Get that up there. Awesome. Hey, yo, what you doing down there, little buddy? Watch this, watch this. We're gonna throw stuff on him. That'd be funny if it was doing damage on him. Oh, that's great. Okay. So yeah, I was measuring this out completely wrong, which is somewhat embarrassing because considering we've built this so many times. So I'm gonna get that going. There we go. Excuse me, what is going on? What? Oh no, it's one of those glitches again. We have to relog. Relog. It's okay. Relog. There we go. Awesome. There we go. And it's wonderful to have you guys here. Look at that, 100 and something people today. That's awesome. I really appreciate all the support, guys. Definitely always appreciate the support. And if I could not goof this up, that would be great. There we go. It's actually up here. There we go. So it's 3. All right, I see what I'm doing wrong. Just all thrown off. Just all thrown off today. Just all thrown off, but we'll come back. We'll come back. Like we always say, we'll come back with a vengeance. Come back with a vengeance. Hey, Jack, what's up? CT Bowls. Lindsay. Oh, everybody. Oh, I love seeing familiar faces now. It's so cool to look in the chat and see our cool little community of awesomeness we have created. One thing it's cool too. I set up a Steam group on Steam so that we can play games together in the days that I'm not around, and you want to hopefully people make friends in the Scar community, the community of the awesomeness that we have kind of assembled. So I'm having a lot of fun setting that up and recommending games. So if you have a Steam account, definitely go over there and follow my new gaming group. It's Good Times with Scar gaming group, I guess. And you can head on over there and see some really weird and random, really funny and random, knock these guys off. Game recommendations and stuff like that. It's fun. There we go. Sweet. Wonderful. We don't have any banners, so that's kind of a bummer. But this darkness is kind of dragging me down. I kind of want to see the light again. So let's go sleep the night away here. Let's go sleep the night away. Oh, we got Bob on our tail. We've got Bob. But we're not going to let Bob stop us. No, we're not. Oh, what games do I play on Steam? Well, actually, hey, Stub Muffin, what's up, man? I actually play quite a few different games nowadays. Now that I have a gaming PC, I'm currently I'm currently playing Banished. It's a really fun kind of city simulation game where you have a group of banished kind of pioneers, if you will, maybe. So they've been kind of banished, I guess, from wherever their homeland is, and you got to set up a new land. So you got to get their food organized and their resources and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy it. Prison Architect, I'm also playing that. That's really cool too. You design a prison, and It's awesome. Let's see, what else am I playing on Steam? Those are the two games I'm playing at the moment. Oh, and also I'm playing a game I got for Christmas was South Park Stick of Truth. So that's really fun, and I've been enjoying that also. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we need to go like that, and I like that, and then we're gonna go a boom boom. Go like that, go like that, and then it's, oops, let me get out some more wood. Yeah, but if you have any cool suggestions for games or games that you want me to play on Steam, that's the place to ask me or let me know. Like, hey, Scar, I would absolutely love to see you do, Dora the Explorer and the Purple Planet. And I'll be like, okay, but does everybody else want to see this? And so that's the thing. You can go and tell me, like, hey, Scar, we'd love to see you play this or that. That's why I think that gaming group's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Oops, there we go. Wow, 152 people. Am I even entertaining enough for this amount of people? I don't know. Let's see, we're going, so this is 1, this is 3, and then this, let's see, 3, then 4. Okay, wonderful. Everything is going awesome. But I'm also up to experiment too. Like I talked about in a previous episode, like sometimes in this project we built the same thing a couple times, trying to, get this all assembled and everything. But I also like to experiment as I'm building. Like I may have a plan, I may have an idea of what I want in the end build, but I'm not afraid to experiment a little bit, play with it a little bit, see kind of where we can increase the awesomeness, if you will. Like up here, I might want to, add a different color once in a while. If you have a design idea in your head, you're like, this is what I'm going to build. These are the materials. Don't be afraid to kind of mix it up once in a while. Maybe throw in another color, see what different things you can get an idea for. Why do I like building? I have no clue. I've liked building and architecture, design, different things like that all my life. I've studied it a bit. I like creating things, anything. I like creating things of nothing. That's why I love painting. I love to get a canvas out. It's white. It's just got a blank slate of possibilities, and then eventually you finish it up, and it's got crazy colors and all sorts of great stuff. And you created like a little world within that canvas. Same thing with photography too, to a certain extent. So yeah, I absolutely love design and just creating things. Creating things is fun. Creating things is fun. There we go. Amazing, I actually have cobblestone walls, which is amazing because I usually forget those things. Like that's the thing I always forget when I'm building is like, the cobblestone walls again, huh? That's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. What is a good tripod for $40? That is a question that I've never got, and I would love to answer that. So the problem is, it's been a couple years since I bought a tripod. The tripod I got was around a little under $100. It was a Manfrotto tripod. One thing that's important is when looking for tripods, actually, this needs to come down a little bit. Is to look for something super sturdy. So I wouldn't recommend purchasing a tripod on the internet, at least till you get an idea of kind of the quality of tripods and kind of get a good feel for them. So I like to get them, I like to put them down, and I like to shake them. I like to shake them up a little bit and see like, okay, this one is a really good platform. This one, is going to hold up to winds. This one's going to, it's going to be like, it's going to get into the ground and be, firm into the ground and stuff like that. So look for Manfrottos. There's also a brand, it's a newish brand, a Chinese brand that's actually really, really good. I'm trying to remember the name, and their equipment is around the same price as some way more expensive tripods, and they've got good quality. It's just the name eludes me, but look for like a Manfrotto. I'm trying to remember the other one. There's another one, can't remember, but I didn't. It wasn't much help there, but I just recommend really looking at it in a store, and kind of looking at them, seeing what you got to get something that's light. You don't want to have something out there that's so heavy that you're just not going to bring it. You're like, I don't really feel like carrying this heavy tripod around. But then once you get to the site where you're going to be taking pictures or something, then you're like, oh man, I wish I had that tripod. My pictures would have been so much better. So make sure you try to look for something. Carbon fiber is getting a lot cheaper too. Every year that stuff comes down just a little bit more and more. Did I ever expect my channel to grow the way it did? No. I did set a goal. I was like, the greatest thing in the world, like growth-wise, if I had 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, like that would be like the coolest thing. Like, man, that would be cool. Like, that would be. And I've gone past that a little bit, and I'm super grateful for each and every one of you for all the support you've given me over the years, and coming out, watching the videos, the new live streams and stuff like that. The YouTube videos, the Twitch streaming and stuff like that, it gives me something to do. Like there's not a lot of things that I can do. I can't really go out a lot. I don't have the ability to do a ton of things, and these things do give me that ability to do something, to interact with people and stuff like that. And I'm always so grateful for each and every one of you for all the support you give me for the streams and stuff like that, and YouTube. All right, let's see. There we go. Yeah, I wish I could find my goal sheet. Like, I'm super goal focused, so when I start something, I'm like, these are my goals for what I want to accomplish with this. And that was like, there were some goals on my all right, so if I'm going to do this YouTube thing, what are my goals? Like, I want to make, there's certain types of videos I wanted to make, I listed on there and stuff like that. And one of them was like learning to do Photoshop and video editing and stuff like that. And stuff like that I think I've actually accomplished. So that's kind of cool. I'm kind of happy that some of a lot of the goals on that sheet were checked off. And I was like, there we go. So I have something really special for you guys tomorrow. I don't know if you saw my tweet today on Twitter. And if you're not following me on Twitter, definitely do so. There's a link down below in the Twitch information below the stream. Oh, hey, so definitely do that. I posted a picture of a box that my grandpa sent me, and we're gonna unbox it and see what could be in this box of wonders. So I'm super excited for you guys to see what's in that box, and it's cool. It's cool. It's something that I'll always hold. I don't know. I'll always cherish it. Not only is it for my grandpa, but it's also something to do with YouTube. Something to do with YouTube. It's it'll go along with my YouTube plaque, and it'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty darn awesome. Oh, that's awesome. You're in a class at high school that teaches you to edit in Photoshop. That's a great class, really. Like, there's a lot of worthless things you learn at school, but that's actually something pretty awesome, and that's pretty cool. I'm glad there's something like that. So that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. There we go. Yeah, I always encourage people in schools and stuff to make sure that they take an art class, take a photography class of some kind. I think it's really important to kind of grow your arsenal of tools and weapons that you'll take out in the real world. These life experiences you'll learn in these different classes will eventually come in handy, even if you're not going to an art major or anything like that. It just builds up different pieces of knowledge you learn over time. So let's see, how far does these go up again? I don't even remember. There we go. Awesome. Oops. There we go. Let's get that on there. There we go. Wonderful. Nice. There we go. Get that along there. And there we go. That's super awesome. So one thing I would like to do a little bit more on Twitch is to do more stud tech videos. So I think that would be pretty fun to do a little bit more on stud tech on Twitch. So I think that would be something fun to do in the future. Now, if you guys aren't familiar, I have started a new mod series, and we just started kind of rebuilding a Minecraft village, but doing it way better. So we take a different building, and then we turn it into, you know, like a blacksmith, or for the one we're building currently, it's for Pam's Harvest Craft. And so we have, like, you know, off the back of the house, we're going to have a shop. And then the shop, we're going to sell, you know, the different foods that we get from it. I think it's more just for show, not really selling anything to anybody, but it's more for show, just kind of like it's a village with, you know, an economy and stuff like that. One of the things I want to do next is a blacksmith. So that would be pretty cool. And then kind of off the blacksmith, there'll be kind of a weapon and a tool shop and stuff like that. And it'll be pretty fun. I think some of the buildings that we're going to build are pretty cool because we're using the chisel mod, the carpenter's blocks, all these different mods that make building just a pleasure. And it's super fun. I really hope you guys are enjoying that series. And if you haven't checked out that series yet, definitely do so. There's a lot of stuff you got to kind of do that's not really fun for videos. Crazy mining expeditions where everything goes bad and you die 10 times in a row trying to collect your prize pickaxe or something. I'll probably do some of those on Twitch, and some of the other kind of you know, a lot of legwork stuff in the series that's interesting but maybe not play well for a video. So I want to do some of those things. Maybe do some of that on the weekends, or the weekdays, I mean. There we go. Let's clear this all out. Clearing that all out. There we go. Get that all out of here. Get that all out of here. This cat is totally on the edge. Like that cat, you know the saying, living on the edge? That cat's living on the edge. Hashtag Team Jelly. Good old Jelly. Good old Jelly. We actually need some more wood. You know, these boxes have been totally awesome and convenient for when you need just a little extra wood. So I've stored, you know, some, you know, things we'll need during the project in those boxes. And they have been totally awesome. Definitely come in handy. Okay, so that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8, that's 9. Is that 9? Yeah, that's 9. Perfect. Wonderful. Very good. Do you like Harry Potter? Of course I like Harry Potter. Some of my favorite books. The series, everything about Harry Potter. I absolutely love that series. Grew up reading those books. I remember my coach, my swim coach, he was telling somebody my same age that, hey, you should read those Harry Potter books. Those are pretty cool. And he's like, no, I haven't read them. And I'm like, I've read them. And he's like, no, Scar, I think those are a little those are a little too old book. Those books are a little too much for you. You probably shouldn't read those. I'm like, what are you talking about, you crazy fool? Who are you? It's like I've read like 2 of them already. Oh man. But yeah, I love Harry Potter. Well, yeah, I love the series. All right, there we go. Your parents say that you aren't going to go anywhere by going to art school. Well, that's incorrect. Depends on what you major in. You know, going to art school, you're taking, you know, it's a little more difficult to find a job in going with art majors, but depends on what art major you take. There's a lot of places for art majors. There's also a lot of jobs that are going to be disappearing in the near future that people refer to as, you know, secure jobs. Those jobs that you go 9 to 5 and always have that secure income. Those jobs are going away. A lot of new jobs are going to start appearing. A lot of one of the biggest jobs that are industries that's popping up is data analysts and a lot of different art majors, especially for web development. If you go to art school and learn graphic design, different things like that, there's a lot of jobs right now for that, especially with, you know, the explosion of the internet and stuff in recent years, especially with, you know, all the web 2.0s. And I don't buy into that philosophy that you're not going to go anywhere by getting an art major. There's a lot of things you can do. Knowing that, yes, you probably won't make as much money as a business major, but there's definitely a lot of possibilities and doing that. So I disagree with that. All right, there we go. And do something that you're happy with. Maybe something that you won't be, a millionaire or anything, but do something you'll be happy with. Don't just do something because somebody says that it'll be something that you're gonna have a secure income or something, because then you'll just be miserable. Do something you want to do. Be it that, be it something else. Whoops, wrong block. Wrong block. Back her up, Scar. Back her up. We're doing the wrong blocks. There we go. Isn't that the right block? If I goof that up, I would be totally embarrassed. Hey, Scar, you did do it wrong. You did do it right the first time, so be embarrassed now. Am I gonna play Sims 4? I don't know. I've never played Sims 4. I'm more of a SimCity guy. But I'm always up to try new things. Always up to try new things, but I feel like I might wait for the next Sims. Of course, there's gonna be another one. That's just inevitable. But anyway, I think I'll try the next one. I feel like that would be a good choice. Is to do the maybe whatever the next one is, 5 or 4, something along those. So much chat today. I know. I building, and I'm trying to like take a quick glance at the chat or something to see it, and it's moving really fast. Don't slow it down, but let's keep it rolling. But yeah, but that's cool. I'm so happy to see everybody here and enjoying the stream and chatting away with your friends in the stream and stuff like that. The Baltimore estate. No, I have not been to the Baltimore estate. I've seen pictures, of course, and it's super duper cool. Super duper cool. Let's see. Let me get that up there. There we go. But yeah, just one more thing about jobs, just because I know some people are young and looking for jobs. Don't listen to people who talk about jobs that are stable today, because those jobs that are stable today won't be stable tomorrow. A lot of jobs will be leaving with mechanized things very, very soon. So don't. If somebody tells you that this job's stable for life, I would be very wary of that. Build a Western town? That sounds really cool. Western town. Ha. That would be really fun, actually. Western town. That's cool. Maybe for a next creative build. A Western town with a saloon and everything. Maybe even a gallows. That would be really fun, actually. Maybe even like a train stop down there. We could kind of base it off a little bit. Maybe the... do I have any house lamps? Oh, I do. Perfect. We could base it slightly off of the... what's that called again? What is it? Is it Alamo? No, not Alamo. It's Armadillo. Yeah, I think it was Armadillo from Red Dead Redemption. Are you guys familiar with what I'm talking about? It was a town in Red Dead Redemption. Totally like a perfect what am I trying to think of? West Town. It's got the train station at the end of the town. It's got the saloon right next to the train station for when those cowboys get off the train. They're right in there to get some of that whiskey. And then a bank and a sheriff's station. That would be really fun. Thanks for the suggestion. I never really thought of building a Western town, but we have so many new, tools, and maybe we can find a mesa. Oh, that'd be totally awesome. That would be totally awesome. Can I post this on YouTube? I'm currently not posting these on YouTube, but you can always find. I'm currently just doing a little check here to make sure everything is in order. But these live streams are always archived onto Twitch, so that you can watch it at any time on Twitch. So that's pretty cool. I think each stream since I've come back to streaming in the fall have all been archived, so that for your viewing pleasure, there's streams on here, or recorded streams. But I'm currently not posting them on YouTube at the time. What am I building after the roller coaster? I've got a lot of different things. I just haven't decided on which one. So I need to go grab some banners. I think I've got some back at headquarters. Um, One of the projects I would like to do is a wizard's tower. Now, the wizard's tower would be you would enter through a big cave. So you would enter through like a big giant cave. We would use the design we used at the fishing cabin project with the crystals. So you'd look up and there'd be crystals all over. There would probably be some wizard traps, if you will, because you know a wizard doesn't really like company. He likes to stay behind. He likes to stay behind, and I guess I could actually use. I guess I have wool. Anyway, I guess I didn't really need to come back here, but. So there'd be some traps, and eventually there'd be a staircase leading up. And the main purpose of the wizard's cave would be, or tower, it would. Is it nighttime? Oh, it's nighttime. I'm actually glad I came back here. But anyway, so the wizard's cave, you go in, it would have an enchanting table, it would have books and all that stuff. So that'd be kind of a project, I assume, probably about 10 episodes, I think, complete that. I also would like to do a really spooky tree that you go underground. It would be the witch's lair. And then within the witch's lair, you would have potions and things of that nature. But the big series that I want to do after the roller coaster is a whole farm complex with a ranch style house, with barns and pastures and all sorts of other stuff. I actually have a really good design for a house already designed partially, just kind of playing around in creative. It's a unique design, and it really does look like kind of a Montana Western house. So those are a few projects for Scarland that I have. I really need to upgrade the Scarland transportation system, stuff like that. I'm hoping with 1.9 that they add some new features, some new like things that we can mechanize and stuff that we could add. So it's always new and exciting things always planned. I wouldn't mind having a new house in Scarland. I think our birch house could maybe use a little updating. So maybe even set up a new like main Scarland house. So that might be fun. Yes, the roof is the same. Build Hogwarts. Will I ever use acacia logs in a build? Someday, maybe. I might. You never know. You never know what'll happen, but I do kind of dislike that wood. I really like the log form. As you can see, it goes really good, especially when you want to build kind of a snowy themed build. I actually need to ask you guys, should we put a pattern on these or just have them blank? Just kind of a straight color like that. So that's the question. Choice A or choice B? So choice A is blank, and choice B is, should we put a pattern on here? Do some kind of like intricate design on these. So I want you guys to give me some feedback here. So choice A is blank, choice B is highly detailed pattern. So definitely let me know. Let me know right now. So A or B. But yeah, so lots of ideas for Scarland. Just need resources and time. That's the key with Scarland. We have lots of fun things we want to build and do, but we just have to get resources and time. That's all we need. More resources and time. And here we go. A, B, A, B, 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 B. Oh, B, 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 A. Huh, wow, this is really close. Can we set up a straw poll? One of my super duper awesome super duper mods. Can we set up a straw poll? Because this is so close that I can't even really distinguish between C. Well, I like C. Does C mean take it all down? Lots of B. So B was pattern. I see a lot more B than I see of A, which was blank. Interesting. Very interesting. There we go. I had to get that dirt off here. It was driving me crazy. It was driving me crazy. But I like coming up here. It's kind of cool way up here. We're going to do some intricate chandeliers up here. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Interesting. Very interesting on the polls here. It's Z. I feel like you guys want a pattern. I'm gonna think of I'm gonna start to come up with some patterns. Of course, if you guys have any ideas, definitely tweet me if you have any pattern designs, and I'll whoever I pick's design, I'll shout you out on the Twitters. Um, so yeah, help me come up with a design. Just some like things that I want to keep within the pattern. No brightly colors because I want to keep things in the same kind of color palette that we're using. So we're kind of using these colors. So some light grays, some whites. Crisscrossing I think would be really cool. So if you come up with some patterns, think a little bit Craftsman or Skyrim-ish. So lots of kind of crisscrossing white lines with maybe a design in the center. So yeah, if you have any great ideas, if you're thinking like, I've got that idea, Scar, let me show it to you. So, send me a picture on Twitter. See you later, Sea Dog. So yeah, thanks for the suggestions there, my friends. That's gonna help a lot actually. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that. I'm awful at making decisions. I don't know if anyone else is. Like, you give me a decision, like, all right, we need this decided, and I'm like, I'm just awful at making decisions, and you guys help me with that. It's Stud, it's Stud, it's Studley Muffin Sam. Everybody say hi to Stud. Hi, Stud. It's Stud. It's Stud. It's Studley Muffin Sam. Stud. It's Stud. It's Studley Muffin Sam. Stud. I don't know if you saw my comment in your Twitch stream yesterday, but you said something about like my name is Stud, and I replied my name is Stud, and my name is Stud, and tech is my game. That is the catchphrase for the server, by the way. Now. Stud is my name, tech is my game. So I decided that for you. I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is now. That's just the catchphrase of the server. All right, let's see. Let's get this going here. There we go. All right, long stretch now. Long stretch. Now I can actually read the chat for a little bit while we're working here. So you guys like my catchphrase? Stud is my name, tech is my game. That's totally the catchphrase of Stud Tech now. All right. Yeah, Stud streamed last night on Stud Tech. I made a couple appearances. I probably bugged him to death. Like, he was probably like, get out of here, Scar. I like to sneak up on him, so I'll put on a skeleton head, and then I put on all iron armor, and I carry a bow, hoping like somebody will like, oh no, it's a skeleton, kill it, and then no, it's Scar. We're completely out of that, so we're gonna need to get some more of that. We're gonna need some more scaffolding too, so we're gonna need some more of that. There we go. Look at that. We almost have 200 awesome people in the stream. That's incredible. I really, really appreciate you guys and the support you give the stream. Like I can't thank you guys enough, and I can't ask for any better people to watch the stream. So thanks. Thank you. I wouldn't say I like the PS. Well, actually, a lot of people are kind of disliking the Xbox this season, but I just, you kind of get stuck on like a brand, and you just kind of like, whatever. I go buy the new one of that one instead of like its competitor one. But I'm sure the Xbox is just as good. So I got to figure out something. All right. So I know how to cure a villager. So I got that all worked out. One of my problems with the design of the roller coaster is I need to find a way to have a ticket taker. I need to find some way within vanilla, which is always easier said than done. Actually, let me back up. I don't want to do this yet. I think I'm going to redo that and do a different design. One thing I need to figure out is I need a village. Oh, that scared me. That scared me. Ritter, you scared me. You scared me to death with that sound. But thank you so much for subscribing. So keep your hands and arms inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is a wildest ride in the wilderness. And thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. That means a ton, and it helps keep things rolling around here. So I much appreciate that. You scared me to death with that sound. Oh man, that was great. That literally did freak me out for a second. Also because, so thank you so much for subscribing and also freaking me out. Oh man. Whew. Ugh. Somebody does that again, I'm gonna have a heart attack. All right, I need to go get some more supplies. All right, so we need to get some dirt. We need to get some andesite, and I think that would probably be good. Yeah, yeah, rest in peace, headphone users. Oh man, that was great. That woke me up. If you were sleeping, that woke you up. Ow. Sorry. Ow. My throat kind of closes in sometimes on itself. It feels like somebody like stuck their finger in your throat. Sorry, I apologize about that. Okay. Let's see here. Where are you? There you are. There we go. Let's make a little bit more. Let's make just a teeny bit more. So I was so glad. So I thought I was completely out of andesite. Then I found all this unpolished andesite, and I'm like, oh, there you are. There you are, my precious. There you are. It's such a random... I'll sort these mob drops a little bit later. Actually, I need a little bit more dirt. There we go. So one thing I found is... let me get around this corner for a second here. Why you not reply, Scar? Well, I've been trying to answer people's questions. I mean, some people I miss. The chat moves kind of fast, but I try to do my best. I do try to do my best. Oh, we didn't sleep. I'm gonna sleep. Like, I refuse to be out here in the dark right now. Like, it's kind of bland, makes you tired. I like the nice bright sky. Your cat says hi. Well, I say hi to your cat, and Jelly says hi. Jelly would say hi if she wasn't asleep being lazy, but Edit asks, what are we currently working on? We're working on a roller coaster project. Now, we're not currently building the tracks and the ride portion of it, you know, the mine cars and the track yet, but we're building this station that you'll be able to get onto the roller coaster, get off the roller coaster, and stuff like that. So we're kind of working on that on the stream at the moment here, and we got some great progress today. Look at that, the roof's starting to take shape up there. Some people always ask, wake up, Jelly. A lot of people ask, why is the roller coaster in the air, Scar? This makes no sense. Well, it will make sense eventually. So, so eventually you'll be like, oh, there is a method to his madness, and it's a way of terraforming. So I've done it on a few projects now where I like to elevate the build a little bit above the ground, and then I like to build the dirt kind of up to it to make it look like it's kind of sitting up on a hilltop. We did that with a roller coaster, or not a roller coaster, but our haunted house build over the Halloween time. So that's why it's up there, so we can have a little bit better access to, you know, making different designs. And it also is a good way if you're going to need to do redstone below your build and you don't want to do a lot of excavating the land under your build. Go down there and get all fancy with making it elevated so that you kind of have a pre-made basement, if you will. So that's just a little bit there. A mysterious view. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. You know what I want? I want a green screen behind me. It'd be really cool. Green screen back there. You could see me. I could like turn the background into like a tropical environment. You're like, oh, look, Scar's in the tropics today. Next day, there's like a roaring waterfall behind me. But you know, there's also this. Is that right? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me check something. Let me check something. I think we may have made a small mistake, which is so sad, but we will fix it. Let me just check this real quick. Let me see something. Let me just see something. Where's the center point of this? All right, so that's the center point. We got 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, I made a small mistake, but that's okay. That's okay. We actually need to push this up to this point right here. There we go. All right, crisis averted. Crisis averted, my friends. We fixed it. We fixed it. We fixed it. Is this good? Is this great? Are we awesome? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Crisis averted. We have fixed it. Wonderful. Anyway, where were we? What was I talking about before I got completely distracted by my poor building performance there? Oh, 200. Awesome. That's so cool. 200 people. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. That's really awesome. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Hope. There we go. I like building up in the air. I think I've talked about that before. I like building way up in the air like this. It's always fun. I like, the one thing I love about building in caves is you're able to be incredibly creative. You're like, this room could use a couple extra blocks going this way, so I can add another couch. You know, that's always cool, but it's always kind of bland underground. You're kind of like, I need to open up my life a little bit. I need to get out more. That's the feeling I always get when I'm, you know, underground or whatever. But when you're up here, out in the open like this, I always like building out in the open. Okay, now we're going up on this section over here. So I don't know about those carpenter's blocks in StudTech, like the stair version of it. Like every time I need to use those, I always have to lay down a layer of dirt or something below them, because the stairs like do some crazy things if you're trying to like attach it to the one next to it, like we can do in vanilla easily. I don't know what's going on with that. It's kind of frustrating a little bit. Swagman is getting a lot of lag. I wonder what's up. Let's see. Is this good? Yeah, perfect. Wonderful. Optical illusion. I was like, oh, great. Did we mess up? Did we mess up? Is Bob the Building Creeper Inspector going to come over and talk to us? All right. Here we go. I have to get some more half slabs here. Yep. I got to get some more half slabs. All right. Let's see. There we go. Get that going. Nice. There we go. Wonderful. I need to make a little easier way of getting up here with some ladders and stuff like that. That'd be totally way more convenient than this. Yes, we need a ladder. We need a ladder to get up here so we can do this. I've neglected to do these two sections right here because I want to check on the other side, because I believe what I've done on at least one of the sides is done. I think we debated this in one of the episodes, is to do it with 2 pieces in here, or do it with, you know, do the piece here and have 3 in the middle. So I think we'll kind of go back and debate that a little bit once we get to that point. There we go. Do I watch other YouTubers? Yes, I do. Sometimes I don't have a lot of time to watch as many videos as I would like to. But yeah, I watch a lot of different YouTubers. Let's see. I'm actually going to go on the other side over here because I want to see what I did on this side. What have you missed? Well, we're working on the roof right now on the build. So we're just going to go over here and kind of check some dimensions real quick on our previous side, just to make sure everything. Oh, I did do it different. Oh, see this log right here? See, this one comes up all the way up here. What we've done on that side is put that log right here, and had a single one in the middle. So, okay, I'm glad I came over here because I want to definitely get that fixed. Definitely want to fix that all up. There we go. Do I watch Stumpy? Oh, I know of Stumpy. I don't actually watch his videos, but he's a cool guy and he makes good content for his viewers. But he's not somebody I currently watch, but he seems like a nice guy and he makes good content for his viewers. Okay, let's see here. Let me get this going here. Here we go. I don't watch a ton of other Minecrafters. The thing is, I watch my friends, but I don't watch a ton of other Minecrafters because I don't want their building styles and things sometimes to rub off on me because I want to make sure I keep my stuff as original as possible. And so I always try to, I respect a lot of the other builders, but I don't always watch all their videos because I don't want their building style to rub off of me and then me start kind of creating something that they've built. So I always try to kind of avoid that a little bit, if that makes any sense. So the worst thing would be is to be accused of like copying somebody. That's something I like always try to avoid like at all costs. Like I don't want to be accused of that because I'm not trying to. All right. Let's see. Oh, we cut down the wrong side. This is the side we need to fix. Oh, Scar and your mistakes. They just rack up sometimes. We need a Scar mistake meter. So every time I make a mistake, this meter like ticks up. And I've got to do like some type of little trick to make it go back down. How can you send me fan art? Well, I'm working on setting up a PO box, and then once I get that set up, people will be able to send me fan art. Physical fan art. If you have something that's a digital form, or you just want to take a picture of it and send it to me, definitely do it on Twitter, on Instagram, or actually Instagram. I'm not sure how you would do that on Instagram. Anyway, send it to me on Twitter, or you can even do it on Facebook. But I absolutely love to see your artwork and stuff like that. Some people have sent me some, and I've been totally blown away by the sheer awesomeness of it. So if you discard mistake meter is 9,000. Yeah, so I absolutely love artwork. So if you have something, definitely send it to me. I'll retweet it on Twitter. I love art. And I love artwork from you guys. Almost up. There we go. All right, we're correcting mistakes now at this point, and we're doing fine now. There we go. Oops, there we go. Double checking. We're double checking to not make any more mistakes. We don't want the Scar mistake meter to go past 9,001. I don't want Jack to have to post in the chat that I have gone past 9,001. I love that. Scar's big. There's a super awesome guy in the chat over there. Scar's biggest fan. I love that username. That's cool. I'm really bummed out that like hold on. Let me just check this real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, we'll be perfect. Let's sleep the night away, and then we'll finish that section up. We're also going to need to get a lot of stairs. A lot of stairs we're going to need. Billy Chambers, I really appreciate you sent. Ooh, this thing needs to die. The Scar banner, that looks really cool. So yeah, keep sending me some Scar banner designs, and I'll kind of look through them and decide which one that I think would be cool. Let's see. There's actually a couple other people have posted. While I'm sleeping in my bed, I will go through Twitter and take a look at that. I think I need another monitor. I need like a Twitter monitor, like a monitor completely dedicated to Twitter. Awesome. All right, there we go. Awesome. Did I name the axe? No, I haven't named the axe yet. As you can see, my axe is like dwindling, so we're gonna have to do something quick. But oh, somebody needs to go away. Ooh, these guys are all fancy with their gold armor. They're like, hey, armor guy, give me your set of your fanciest armor. And they gave him the gold armor. No, so I haven't actually named it yet because I'm looking through all the questions and all the cool answers you guys have given me so far, which are really good ones. So I haven't quite picked out the best one yet. I noticed there is some Ghost Riders. Some people liked Ghost Rider too, so that was kind of cool. I don't know if we'll name it that or not, but it was cool to see that. I think we're gonna have enough. I think we're gonna have enough acacia logs. Here we go. Oops. I didn't finish my previous sentence. I don't remember what it was. I always get distracted, you know, like between the building, the creeper inspectors, and the chat, like, and then making sure the stream's like up. Like I'm just like a one-man band. I don't know if you've ever seen the Pixar short, one-man band. I think it's called that. It's kind of like a Venetian theme, a little bit, kind of. I think it is. And it's these two guys, and they're like one-man bands, and they're trying to outdo each other for the affection of this like little boy's like dollar or what, or like he's got a coin, and he's like he's not sure who he's gonna give it to. So both band players are playing. But I always feel like the band player, like I'm like juggling all this stuff, like. So yeah, sometimes I miss things, and I definitely apologize, and I always try to do my best. So yeah, sometimes I miss messages and things like that, but I'm always trying to do my best. You love that animation? That's awesome. It's always good to see a fellow animation fan. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites. It's definitely one of my favorites. I'm a big short guy. Like I really like shorts. I think it's a cool medium because you can tell kind of a different kind of story in that short amount of time. Because you only have maybe just like a minute or two to tell a story, and you can be incredibly creative in that. So I always really love shorts, especially Pixar shorts. They do a really good job, and it's a good way for Pixar to kind of groom new directors. They're kind of like, this guy looks like he has potential within the studio. Let's give him a short role. So give him, you know, the directorship of a short project, and then he can kind of they'll kind of see like how he ran how he ran his his group, how the short came out, and then possibly that person can then get a feature. When am I going to release a new version of the texture pack? I'm not sure. When I see a new block that I don't like, I'll probably release a texture for it. I do want to add 3D rails and different things like that to it. So someday I'm going to learn how to do that, and I will do that on there, get that all set up. But at the moment, I'm pretty happy with it. It meets my needs. It fixes some of the textures that I don't like in my texture pack. And if you're interested in my texture pack, you can download it. There's a YouTube video kind of explaining, what's changed and why I changed different blocks on my channel. So you can just search Good Times with Scar's texture pack, and you can check it out. All right. Oh, hey, that's a mistake. 9002. 9002. What was the first time I died in this world? It was probably in a blaze of fire, I assume. Because my early days where there was a lot of fire. A lot of fire, similar to Earth's history. There's a lot of fire. So yeah, it was probably in some blaze of fire of me trying to like put out a building that was like ablaze. I just pictured me. So Scarland's brand new. It's 2011 March 20th, maybe somewhere around then. Scarland's on fire, and I like buckets. And I'm like carrying, like trying to throw buckets onto my buildings that I built. It's like, no, everything's blowing up. Everything's on fire. Why is this like this, Notch? Please stop the fire. Eventually, they did actually knock down the fire so it didn't spread like crazy. Because if you set a fire back in 2011, in those early days, 2010, 2011 in Minecraft, your world was done. It was done. It was gone. Everything was gone, destroyed. I have an archive folder of some old worlds. One of them was made in late 2010, and it was a cool world. It had houses and had all sorts of different things, all burned up. Like it's just all burned up. Scarland Fire Depot. Oh, that is a really good idea. Scarland Fire Depot. That would be a really fun build. You know what? I'm going to write that down. That is a really cool idea for a build. Scarland Fire Depot. That would be so cool. That'd be so cool. Scarland History Book, page 1. The Great Fire. No, how could my the meter be 9,900? Can't be. Can't be. You know, is it just me or does Bowls have a new color for your name? Like Bowls has a new color every time I see the name pop up. Super awesome Bowls. It's always a different color. Like sometimes it's like a whitish color, and I'm like, is that Bowls? Because I can't read that. Like it all blends together, and now it's like a blue. And at one point, I think it was a purple. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, we're really moving along. We're really moving along. We made up a lot of progress from previous stream where we didn't get a lot done. So now we're actually getting some major progress down. And what's awesome is we're holding nearly 200 people in the stream, which I think that's a huge accomplishment. I think for us, you know, we're all the scars are doing some good stuff. I think. Did I finish Skyrim? No, I have not finished Skyrim. How does one even finish Skyrim? I don't even know. I don't even know if one could even finish Skyrim. But yeah, I do have a couple main quests that I didn't finish. Seriously, I put in a lot of hours, like probably even like 48 hours worth of, like it was a lot of time into Skyrim, and I still haven't finished it. The 5th Doctor's hat. Now Bowls is green. Now Bowls is green. All right, I need to get some food. I'm actually running a little low on food. I've got some apples, got some hardened clay. It's always nice to find a box of hardened clay. It's always fun. Okay, is there anything else I need up here? Oh, I need to get rid of some of my dirt. There we go. I got to organize this box. Like, it is a mess. It is a mess. So let's try to do just a little bit of organization here. Let's try to do that. Let's try to get a little bit of organization going here. Get rid of that. That's about as much organization as I'm going to do. Okay. There we go. That's why my chests are a mess. Because you just watched my organizational effort. It's like, hey, everybody, let's do a quick bit of organization. And then I do that. Wow, I am running low on wool. I'm gonna need to get that. I'm definitely going to need to get the sheep farm built below us. I'm gonna build it underground. Oh, nice! Looks like Ivan's got some design ideas for the banners. I can see it. I can see it. Oh, what are you doing, Mr. Spider? What are you doing up there? Sneaking around, doing your bidding? Doing your evil bidding? Can we even get up here? No, we actually blocked ourselves off. And I don't have any scaffolding, which is kind of sad, actually. There we go. How could one not have scaffolding? That just makes me sad inside. I do have a pet house, actually. Well, it was just a temporary house to put my animals in while they so they didn't die. It's actually by the tree farm. It's there's a small little forest, and for some reason one day it decided to snow in the forest, and it never snowed again. And I built like a little cabinish thing back there. I built it one day when I was feeling absolutely awful in 2012 when I was having some really bad health problems. And it just made me feel better to kind of build a little house. And yeah, I always stored my cats there. So it was kind of the little house that we stored all our cats in. I referred to it as the cat house, but then I was told that's probably not the best idea, and I think I agree. I'm probably not going to call it that. I'm so naive sometimes. It's like, Scar, do you know what that means? I'm like, no. Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay. There we go. All right. One of my favorite things is getting these really cool pieces of carpet on the roof. Just adds a lot. It's like carpenter's blocks for survival, if you will. It's like carpenter's blocks for survival, adding these little pieces of carpet on top of the roof line. What's beneath the ground? Oh, we took a look at what was beneath the ground when we first started. It's kind of when I flattened out the land, there's kind of valleys. So some areas you just dig down and it's just dirt all the way down to bedrock. In other areas, there's 20 blocks of a little chasm or something that, something that we, covered over. But we'll take a look after the stream. You know, Spider, I'm just going to walk right past you. I'm going to be like, you know what, Spider? I got no time for you. I'm just going to fly right on by. Just going to fly right on by. What do I do when friends say that Minecraft sucks? I tell them, let's play. Let's jump on. Let's do a little playing. Not one person after playing Minecraft has disliked it. They might not have liked it as their #1 game to play, but they're like, oh, hey, I actually like this game. It's fun. There's actually a lot of cool things to do in this game. So yeah, when somebody's like, Minecraft sucks, and I'm like, hey, want to play? Want to jump on? Do you want to prove that it sucks? And they're like, no. Then they're not really that cool, and I don't really want to hang out with them. So that's how that goes. I'm trying to decide. Trying to decide if these ones are going to be in dark colored. I'm actually going to check the other side. I think we should check the other side. But yeah, what do you guys do if somebody's like, Minecraft sucks? And any of my friends who said that, I've had them play it, and they've liked it. They've been fans of it. They're like, oh, that's cool. I like it. It's fun. I see what you like about it. Oh yeah, we did it all in gray. Okay, just wanted to double check that side to make sure. Just wanted to double check to make sure that's all right. Did I ever find the tool that I've been looking for? Yes, I did. I found it, and we named it Gold Striker. I originally called it Gold Digger, but that was incorrect. It was actually Gold Strikers, the roller coaster that I was actually wanted to name it after. It's a roller coaster that opened in California, and it's at is it Great America? I always goof up the names. Like Magic Mountain is in the Los Angeles area-ish, and then Magic Mountain, Great America. It's one of those ones. It's one where they built the new 49ers stadium right next to it. So, oh, hey, that's green. That's not what we want. We did that in today's video. Nope, we're still getting green. Still getting green. I don't want you. Go away, green. Go away. We want this. We want this. Beautiful. 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 So I want to know, how many people are watching currently? We've got 200 people. 200 people watching. Who's new to the stream? Who's new in the stream that said that saw me on the Twitch Minecraft page and you're like, oh, who's this weirdo playing Minecraft? What's he up to? I just want to know, who's new to the stream? I haven't watched my prior streams or my YouTube videos that are new. Anybody willing to introduce yourself? I just want to say hi to any of the new people that haven't that are new around here. So if you're new, definitely say something. Say, hey, Scar, what's up? Okay, there we go. We're nearing completion on this section, which is quite nice, actually. Quite nice. Sand, well, welcome. I thank you for coming out here. J-Dog, hello there. Jack, classic Jack. Classic Jack. Always making me laugh. Steve, you're new too. I love it when the moderators are like, "Hey, I'm new too." Good old Steve and Jack. Oh, that's great. All right, we need to fix something. We need to fix a mistake I made on the other side. It must be fixed immediately. Well, anyway, I thank you so much for coming out. For all the people that have just come out, and I appreciate you coming out. And hopefully you enjoyed the stream and possibly want to follow and stick around and watch some other ones if you so desire. There we go, fixing mistakes because that's the way we roll. Because I'm always making mistakes. There we go. And you wonder why I have so many creeper problems. Bad to Yeti, welcome, welcome. Sorry I missed some people who've said they're new, but try to keep up with the chat. All right, so what we need to do is we need to replace this section. We need to get this little bar, this little pole right here. We need to insert it right up here. So we just need to fix that all up. There we go. Hey, can we shout out Panda's server? If he wants, like, if he wants to, you know, get a little shout out of his server, can a moderator put the his IP in the description? If he doesn't want it, like, definitely don't. But let's give Panda a bit of a shout out for his server. He runs a really cool server. Panda's a super awesome guy. He's always out for the streams, and he built a really cool server. And he's got a lot of Scar builds on it, and a lot of people from the stream hang out in it. So if you want to shout out the server, and definitely do so, put the link in the description. I forgot I wanted to do that. If Panda left, if he left, he'd probably be like, no, wait. I mean, know that he. Wait, Bowles, your name's red again. That's great. Yeah, I went on Panda's server. It was awesome. I want to give him a shout out. Oh, the world's private. Oh, okay. But that's why I wanted to make sure before we posted anything. So yeah, when you have it open, we'll definitely give you a shout out. But yeah, make sure you don't post it if he's still currently in private mode. Awesome. Almost fixed it. Almost fixed our mistake. It's always good to get that feeling like, there we go. There we go. Almost got our mistakes fixed here. Let me actually collect all those resources because I don't actually have a lot of what I just dropped because I'm going to need some more of that. I went on the server a couple days ago. Panda gave me a grand tour. It was super fun. I'm out of materials again. Wow, you know, people always ask why this project took so long to get started. This is why. So many resources. It took so many resources to get this project, you know, somewhat afloat. Like we need a lot of resources. This is why this project took so long to get started, because it just took a lot of resources. Who is my favorite Disney princess? Well, that's a good question. I actually don't know off the top of my head. Well, which Disney princess movie is my favorite? Which Disney princess movie would be my favorite? And that's probably how we can glean which one is my favorite. I really like Sleeping Beauty because that art style that they used in that movie was incredible. I forgot the name of the artist, but he was a real character, and Unfortunately, a lot of people didn't really like him very much in the studio, but he was a really good artist, and he was the art director for it. Mark Davis always kind of clashed with him, especially on Cruella de Vil and color schemes and stuff for the characters. But he was a good artist, and I forgot his name. I actually saw there's actually an original one of his backgrounds that's in the Disney Family Museum in San Francisco. So it was a real treat to see one of the actual backgrounds from the movie, the background that they were to put the cell on top of. So this is prior to 3D animation that you see in a lot of today's films. This is the old school, back in the day when you had to do it all yourself. You had to draw it and all that good stuff. So he would do the backgrounds, and he would do them just absolutely amazing. We need backpacks. Oh my gosh, we need backpacks. Oh boy, do we ever need backpacks in vanilla. Seriously, if you went back to a video totally made back in 2000, 2000, 2000, yeah, 11. It was 2011. I did a tour of Scarland. It was of the progress of up to that point. It was just the original area of Scarland, just that one section there. I say in that video, like, we need backpacks. And I'm like totally thinking, like, this is so easy. They could totally add backpacks. It would be like no big deal. Like, boom, backpacks. Awesome. We're all happy. And I believe it's 2015 now. And I think I'm still waiting. I think I'm still waiting. Are you guys still waiting? Are you all still waiting for backpacks? Because I'm still waiting for backpacks. And I haven't got any backpacks. Totally backpack sad right now. So I'm going to have to get some more scaffolding. Totally going to have to get some more scaffolding. Totally going to have to get some more scaffolding. And of course, sleep this gnat away. Do I ever go back and watch my own videos? I did the other day. I actually watched, I don't usually do that. I watched two sets of videos. So my brother wanted to see some of my Grand Theft Auto videos. So I showed him some of those. And then, so that's, I guess that counts as watching some of my own videos. But the one set of videos that I did watch recently was my original video on Scarland.